Hello, this is me, Brian. This morning, we're out here checking out the chickens and the birds and the wildlife. You see up here, right up here, in the top right corner, that's a whole rack of doves right there. There's about 12 of them. Right, and then in the tree behind them, right there, there's a whole bunch of sparrows. And then the chicken pen is right here. Let me back out a little bit. Right, now this is the chicken pen and the chicken house over there. Right, and then there's right here around the corner, right here, around the corner of the motor bus, you can't see it, there's a pink building, a little pink chicken coop. Another one, a new one. Right, and then the white rooster, the one standing right there by the post in the center, that white rooster. There's 3 roosters in that side of the pen. The white one, he's the main cheese. He's the brains of the outfit. He's the only one that crows. I mean, the other ones do, but they crow at sunset. But he stands there at the gate all day crowing. That's like his job. And I think what he's doing is he's hollering for Daleen to come feed him. Because this is early in the morning. It's like just barely 8 o'clock. Right? On the left side is all the hens, all the females that go into the house. Inside the house is built for them to have their little nests and lay their little eggs. Right? Now, the doves and the sparrows, they live out here in the desert, in the bushes. It is amazing that 75% of the predators out here in the wild are all birds. Right? And so, I mean, because in the morning there's all kinds of stuff flying around here. There's a pair of red-tailed hawks. There's some turkey vultures. Those birds are kind of big, a couple, 2-3 feet tall, right? And right, they're all gathered here because in the morning, Auntie comes out and throws the chicken feed around, stuff like that, right? Checks for eggs, right? Usually gets 6 or 8, right? And that's what's happening this morning, right? Pretty cool stuff. Chickens, they're good. They're good if you're homesteading. I mean, chickens, they make eggs, when one gets old, you can cook it, right? And then, right, there's a lot of good things. I mean, their poop you can use for fertilizer and grow all your food, right? It doesn't take a lot to keep them, just feed them. You can feed them anything, and they do. Daleen made a pot of lentils for them yesterday. I made a big old giant pot, like 3 bags. Once it was all cooked, you just took it out there and spread it around. Chickens ate it and they loved it. Onions, broccoli, you name it. Brussels sprouts, bacon, meat, you name it. They'll eat anything. Chickens, good for homesteading. Homestead people, a lot of you, they're just starting out, right? You don't got a lot, chickens, right? Because they'll eat your waste, they're all kinds of cool stuff. Your waste food from your kitchen, they'll do everything. If you're not composting, if you are, you're not, you're in, you're gonna, you think about it, chickens. The 3 Stooges. Okay, here we are. We're out here at the southeast corner of the chicken coop. Right? It's a pretty big one. You know what I'm saying? It's good size. It's, probably 40 to 50 feet by 50 feet square. Right? We're out here in the corner. And here's an idea. Now, imagine this. Let's go back. Let's go way back. Let's go back 60, 80, 100,000, 125,000, maybe 150,000 years ago. Sumerians living over there in Samaria land, right, in Mesopotamia. They were the ones that first domesticated animals. Here's a little turkey. The point of this whole video is about this little turkey right here. But let me get going. Right, they were the ones that first domesticated animals like this, so that we could breed them. Right, get their eggs. We could eat from them. Then we could eat them. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones. Now this is what they would do. They had a chicken coop area right here, and they were feeding these birds. They were domesticated. Right? They were tame. They were easy to take care of. Right, and then all around them, out here in the bushes in the desert, right, was all these other birds. Listen. Red-tailed hawk right there. All right, see them? There's all these other birds, right, flying around, living around, swooping around. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because these birds right here behind me, right, are breakfast. Right? So what they would do is to take advantage of that, right? They would build a little cote, like they called it a Dove Cote, right? Over there. There's a little building, just like a chicken coop right here, and they would run it all along this fence, right here to this corner. Because remember, all this would be stone anyway, right? And they build a little cote, so they build little chicken coops, just like they would for the wild birds. See, because look, they wouldn't have to feed them, right? They wouldn't have to take care of them. All they have to do is just provide them a little spot right here, to live, you know what I'm saying, and then just harvest their eggs. And every once in a while, you know what I'm saying, catch 1 or 2 of them, 3 or 4 or 5. Because look, there's nothing but, mostly out here, it's doves. They're not here now because I'm here. They're all scattered, right? But there's doves everywhere. They live in the bushes. I mean, the quail, the kitty cat brought one of the quails home the other day. That sucker weighed almost a pound, right? It was at least, 10 inches high, right? Big male. You know what I'm saying? People eat those. I mean, you get their eggs, and they sell them down at the grocery store, right? Build your little coop right here. For all you homesteader people that are just starting out, you know what I'm saying? This is a good idea because this is a free resource, right? That you don't have to feed, that you don't have to expend, you know what I'm saying, the benefit from it, right? And look, you can see there's little sparrow birds. They all come here to eat the food, eat the chickens, right? You got to see some of the eagles flying around, right? Trying to get, it's all because of this little baby right here. Daylene just got this little baby not too long ago. He was just a little chickie. Now it's like 2-3 weeks later, and look how big he is, all right? He's still beeping. He's still missing his mommy. He's still bleeping, beep, 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 right? Calling for his mom, right? And everything around here that wants to eat him, right, can hear him. And they all know he's here. See how he runs towards me? Because he's used to people, right? This right here, this is a turkey burger right here for where that red-tailed hawk is sitting over there on that bush. Remember? Right? That's why they come here. And that's why the Sumerians would take advantage of them. That's how they learned to, to domesticate animals. This little guy, he can barely a month old, right? Okay. It's funny is that we think it's a boy, and she put him in with all the girls, so the roosters wouldn't kill him, and the girls really haven't bothered him either. So maybe they're thinking now that it's a girl. I don't know. To me, it's a turkey chicken. What do I know? I'm from the city, remember? That's it. There you go. There's a couple of quick little tips and ideas, right? And then how to set up your homestead, way out there in the boondocks. When you're out here, I mean, you plan on staying here, right? Right? This is me, Brian, out here in the wilds, right, Nevada. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.